evening, back out again. I'm going to try into 2 different spots tonight, well, 1 different spot, but if that doesn't work out I've got a choice of 2. I'm going to try a new spot in a bit of woodland next to the forest. It might well be too overgrown this time of year, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. I'll give it a quick scout recce mission. If it's too overgrown, I've got plan B, where it's on the edge of the wood, not overgrown. Don't know what to expect, if anything. I know there's signs of muntjac and fox there, amongst other things, but not particularly too bothered today. It's just a scout mission really, to see if it's any good for photography. So if you want to join me, now's the time to grab a coffee and hit the play button. Well, still making my way up to the little wood. It's 6:30 at night in the evening, or 18:30. It's bloody warm. I will not come out in the daytime when the sun's out. It's been 27, 28 degrees lately. The earth's just scorched. Total lack of rain for weeks. It's just bloody hot. No good for walking in. No good for photographing in. Too hot. Lots of heat haze on your images. Absolutely not worth it in my book. Anyway, I'm going to head towards this little woodland. See what it's like in the undergrowth status. And if that's no good, I'll take you to the next spot. Whether I get anything tonight, I haven't got a clue. Like I say, it's just a recce mission. Anyway, I'll bring you back shortly. This hill may not look much on camera. Trust me, it's a killer when you've got about 25 kilogram, 30 kilogram on your back. Mind you, beats going to the gym, saves you a fortune too. Right, I'm going to go and find my way in. This is the view around me. Very nice indeed. That's a big forest in the distance. I'm going to go somewhere in here and see what's about, if anything. Thought I'll leave the camera on. If I fall over, you can laugh at me. Jesus. Too bloody hot for this malarkey. Ground is just bone dry. bloody hot. Well, at the moment, it's a great little place, but very overgrown for photographs. I want a place where I've got a decent visibility in front of me, so if anything moves I can capture it. But there's not much space between me and the open ground really. I need a bit of space. I want to lessen the chance of the wildlife seeing me and hearing me. Jesus. I think in winter this would be good. It's just a bit too overgrown this time of year. Which is a shame. Now I've got to find my way out. Well, I'm not going to go that way. See the game trail? That's not human, that's deer and fox. Badger. But that's used by wildlife. That's a wildlife motorway. So, I'm going to go to the top of that, near it, and see if I can nab anything that is using it. Whether they'll use it before it gets dark, who knows. But let's try. Okay, I'm all set up now. That's the view from where I'm going to be staking out this corner of the field. Not a bad view at all. Okay, this is the idea. That game trail is just in this hedgerow. Goes all along here. And you've got this gap between the fields. The game trail goes, where are we? Just there, all the way along. But it's a nice gap. So, theory is, a muntjac or a fox decides to come through that gap. I've got him. Tell you what, I don't know what it is, but there's a hell of a lot of flies out tonight. Hell of a lot. And this is my setup. Don't know if you can see it. You will in a minute. Right, there we go. That's me setup. A bit of scrim net and camo netting just draped over, just to obscure me and the camera. Right, the flies are just bugging me the hell out of me. There is so many. I didn't want to put this camouflage top on. It's too bloody warm, even though it's well vented, but the amount of flies, unbelievable. I can only imagine it's because it's a bit of a drought going on. It's so dry. I think it's just attracted to my sweat on my head and my hands. Just keep landing on there. I've had a horsefly on my left hand, drew blood, hand started to swell up. Horsefly on my right hand, didn't quite draw blood. Horsefly on my neck. I just had to put this thing on to keep them at bay. It's very thin mesh, and it seems to be working at the moment, although there's still thousands of flies knocking around me. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm going to keep quiet, see what happens, if anything does happen. Not expecting anything to happen, but nice not to be out. And if it does happen, I'll be ready for it. Hoping a muntjac or a fox comes out that gap. Or a nice night, it's just bloody hot, it's very, very humid. It's supposed to rain in about an hour's time. And if it does, it's welcome to piss it down. Roasting. Right, okay. I'll sign off unless something happens. All set up now. Quick panoramic of my surroundings. Pretty good view all round. Right, I'm going to stop vlogging now. Talking and waiting for wildlife doesn't mix. So one more thing to do, let's get my glasses on. So I've got a three-dimensional high definition view from my eyeball sockets. And then wait. So humid. Right, I'll bring you back in a bit. Just a quick report, nothing yet, absolutely nothing's happened. Although it's still early yet. A lot of the foxes have had their cubs, so they'd be juveniles by now, finding their feet in the world, so it'd be nice to grab a juvenile fox if one comes out. To be honest, I'll take any fox that comes out. A juvenile fox would be something special. But nothing's happened yet. It did rain a bit. I'm getting blasted with insects. Absolutely doing my head in the air, but I'm not moving just for the sake of insects. So I'll bring you back if something happens, which I kind of doubt it will now, but you never know. Anyway, I don't mind, surrounded by birdsong. Well, I've just had an utterly amazing encounter, absolutely fantastic. I was just sitting here facing the way the camera's pointing, and something caught my attention on the left, and I turned around slowly and it was a fox, and it was about 30 foot away. Let's swing the camera around. Okay, so I was looking that way, something caught my attention on my peripheral vision. So I'll turn left slightly. I'm walking up this little hill just here, the fox, and I just kept ever so still. And he kept walking up and walking up and walking up to around about here. And all the time he was bobbing his head, casually walking slowly and sniffing. But not once did he look at me, and not once did he look at the camera gear. He was sort of looking up that way and smelling, but he wasn't fazed at all. Basically didn't know I was here. And then he just turned right and went into the hedgerow. I was hoping he was going to come past me and go up there for some shots, but he went in the hedgerow. This was about 20 minutes ago. So I've been manning the camera ever since, and manning the hedgerow, scanning left and right, hoping he comes out again, but he hasn't, not yet anyway. It's a bit annoying because it was about 20 minutes ago, like I say, and it was a bit lighter, so the photographs would have been a lower ISO than they were the other night. But what an amazing experience, absolutely made up with that. The primary goal of coming out is to see the wildlife, the skittish wildlife, and the secondary goal is to get a photograph. Always good to get a photograph, but if I get a photo, it's a bonus. If I don't, no problem. If I've seen it, that's going to stay in my memory for ages. I'm so made up. So absolutely fantastic encounter that was. I've never had a wild fox that close to me in years. He just didn't know I was here. I didn't breathe. It was just amazing. It's one of them things you'll never forget. But anyway, I'm going to stay out a little bit longer, hoping that he comes out again. It's just a shame because I had my vlogging camera in my hand and I put it down about 5 minutes before he turned up. But whether I could have got the camera on to record in such a short space of time with him being so close, I don't know. I'd have had a go. But even so, he might not be on camera, but it's etched in my memory forever. It was such a nice little fox as well. It looked like a vixen, you can't always tell, but it looked like a little vixen, but that was absolutely amazing. Right, well, I'm going to be quiet, and I hope he comes out again. The ISOs will be back up to about 6,400, but I don't care. just to see the fox was amazing. Oh, what experience. Wish I'd got it on camera. You just have to take my word for it, I'm afraid, but that was amazing. Okay, I'll switch off for now and see what I can see again. Hopefully it'll come out. Well, that's me all packed up. On the way home now. The fox didn't come out again, which is a shame. I'd love to have got him on camera, but hey, never mind. The experience of just seeing him so close was amazing. But that's wildlife photography for you. You don't always get your subject when you go out to get it. In fact, if you go for sketchy subjects, and quite often you don't get them for ages, or you can be lucky and get them pretty much straight away. You just cannot predict it. It's just the way it goes. But if it was easy, wildlife photography would be very boring, I think you'll agree. But it matters not. Whilst you're waiting for a subject, you're out and about in the wilds, you just can't beat it. We always say a bad day out here is better than the best day at work. So I'm going to go home now and probably load this video up. Not a lot of content on it, I know, so it was a bit of a fail really. Well, it wasn't. I failed to get a fox on camera, but I didn't fail to see a fox, so it's sort of 50-50. It would have made the video so much better if there was a fox on it, but I can only apologise if there isn't. You just got to take my word for it that I had a really close encounter with one. But next time, maybe next time, I'll come out again and try it, definitely. The best fox pictures I get are normally in winter, to be honest. In the daytime, not much hours of light, but they tend to come out more in the daytime in winter, I've found. Plus probably the fact that there's less people about in the winter anyway. Whereas the summer you get loads of people everywhere. So we shall see. Anyway, bit of a crappy video this, but best I could do tonight. So anyway, if you got this far, many thanks for watching. Stay safe and be wild.